Okay, here we go. Did my wheel bearings today, and it turned out really good. This is the tool that we use to do them, and for some of you who are curious as to how it works, it's really simple. Works really well, and I was able to have somebody make one and send it to me. And if you're curious, I can let you know who that was, and hopefully get you hooked up with one too. But this makes the job much easier for pulling Toyota wheel bearings in the back end of your truck. But I did not have to drain any fluid or anything. I just jacked one side up so the fluid all drains to the other side, and I'll do the same thing to the other side when I pull the other axle out. But if you're curious as to why there's two of them here and there's still one in the truck, I've got two. I think I have two spares. Yeah. And that a guy was gracious enough to let me borrow. But how this works basically is this will slide right on here, and I guess you can use this. You can do this with a Toyota axle. This is basically an old Toyota axle that was just cut in half, or lopped off a little bit, and sets down there. You get your nuts and tighten them on here, and then your press that you set this in. This sits right down inside the press, and this whole unit down here just free hangs. And then you've got your press up here, and then it's just going to push on this, basically forcing the axle out through the bearing. And hopefully when you get your bearings out, they don't look like this. There's a little bit of play in them, but they don't look like that. Okay, so here's the trash wheel bearing from yesterday, or well, whenever it blew up. It's been making noise for a long time, but I could never tell because I thought it was the front end. And yesterday, it finally let go. Or not yesterday, but a couple days ago. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Rear wheel bearings mimic front wheel bearings apparently. This is another one that's it's in better shape, but it's still pretty well seized, but a little less side play there. So there you go. We were on vacation, and we were on our way back from Crater Lake, and started hearing a knocking sound. We're like, this sounds like it's coming from the front end. So pulled over, jacked the front end up. Everything in the front end was tight and everything. So we get back to the hotel, and hotel in Medford, and I'm like, I wonder if it's the rear end. And there's friggin' oil leaking down the passenger side wheel well, and I'm about 150-200 miles from home, where I can actually pull that axle out and swap out the seals. I don't know if there's anything in it left, or if it's gone, yeah. I mean, it's basically brand new. The whole rear end's already rebuilt. I just don't know what to do. Besides, just running it, I really don't want to blow this up. Any suggestions or thoughts? Besides taking it to a shop and having them put a new seal in it would be very helpful. I have no way of checking the actual amount in here. Number one, because I don't have the socket with me to actually check it, and because, as you can see, it's already rounded off. So I don't know, kind of in a pickle. Yeah, hell of a vacation. So it's making just basically intermittent clunking noises, and it got worse right around Shady Cove coming back, and yeah, I really do not want to mess it up any more than it is. Any thoughts or suggestions? Thanks. Bye. If you have any questions or comments, let me know, and I'll see if I can answer them. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.